I, Chinmay Mishra and my friend Shipra Tiwari are from DAV Model School, IIT Kharagpur.
We have created the app Focus for the help of people and children suffering from ADHD. ADHD stands from Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder. Symptoms are forgetfulness, hyperactiveness, lack of focus, low attention span, and being unable to be organized. Our website is made for the special help of students suffering from ADHD. Our application has a to-do list to plan out their daily study routines and study habits, a timer which breaks down the study session in small bursts of focus time and stops hyperfocus from happening. We also have a note uploader where the students can organize his notes and be more productive with his studies. Our application has a planner where one can put in important dates of tests or other important dates related to his studies and plan out their study session. We also have a segment especially for tunes as it is clinically proven that they improve focus in children suffering from ADHD. As they provide a structural. Okay, so this is my website Focus and I'll show you how it works. So Stay Focused is made for the people that suffer from ADHD. So here is an overlook of our web page. There are 5 buttons that connect to different web page. First is the to-do list. Second is the study timer, note organizer, study planner and study tunes. So if I click on to-do list, it opens the page to-do list. Here I could ask my task and for example, I am adding my task here. And once I add my task, when I hit add task, the task would be shown below with 2 buttons, save and edit and delete. So once again, I'll add one more task to show that you can add as many tasks as possible and you can edit it. Like for example, I want to edit one task and I need to change its name. So I will just change its names and I'll make the task hard work to read. So now I'll save it, and here is one more option. You can also delete the task once it's done. Now we go back. We are back to our home page. Now we are here at study timer. Our study timer is very basic. It has 3 buttons: work, short break and long break. Once you click on work button, the work timer starts from 25 minutes and goes down below 0. And the stop button is there, so it can be stopped. So you can see it is going down 20, and now we are using the short break. Now when the short break timer is going on and it is 5 minutes long, it goes from 5 to 0. So it is counting down till you take a rest. For example, you have to stop the short break. It will go again back. Once you stop the short break, it will go back to the work. Now we are back to our home page. Now we'll show you the note organizer. So here is a note organizer. Here you can manage your notes properly. Like for example, you have made notes and instead of keeping it in separate copies, you can click photos, you can create a file and then you can upload it over here. So whenever you come, you are free to have the notes organized. First thing you need to enter is chapter name, then description of the chapter. For example, I have taken the chapter respiration and I have added in description, it is a bodily function, all beings do it. Let's just give it a simple description like that. And once the description is added, I can choose my file. So for example, when you click on choosing a file, you can choose one of the files which is there is 2 file name. One it is your note file, like one that you have your narrator noted, and one is a summary or the brain map file which have summarized your own chapter. Now I have saved it and there it is. Now we go back to the home page. Now we are back at the home page. Now we are at study planner. Study planner is very simple to work with. It is super simple. It has all the months and you can add tasks to each date. For example, I want to add task to March 22. For example, on March 22, I want to do something like revision for an exam. So I will add that. So for example, I have an upcoming exam. I can just plan it out beforehand that I will do revision on this date. And now I will give it from which time to which time I will do. For it's like 15:50. And the next one is 16:40 itself only. Then you will add the event. And for example, when the event is added, you will have one blue line showing below it. Now we'll again add an event on 23 as well. For example, we want to do something on 23 as well. So we'll click on that and we'll add our event name right there. Our event name, for example, we can do revision for science revision. So we'll just add science revision there, and now as usual we'll follow a drill and we'll add our starting time and our ending time. This would how our project would work. And we will need to add an ending time as well, and now we will add the event. Once the event is added, now let's go below and let's go again on 23, and you can see there is a blue line that is being indicates that one task has been added. So we'll add another task, for example, and I'm adding another task to show you that how things are prioritized. Like they are prioritized on the basis of their timing. For example, the one that has to be done before is always shown at the most prioritized, and then the one that has to be done later is shown below it. So here it is again, and I have added my dates for it. It is a drawing test, and we'll add it. For example, let's see the main priority is our revision for test, and then we can click on that click button and we can just delete it. And again, there would be, once we have clicked on it, we can delete it. And 23 we can delete it as well. So now we can go back. Once we go back, we are back at our home page. Now we are going to show you the last thing, there is study tunes. So once we are at study tunes, basically it has been clinically proven that tunes are very helpful for people that suffer from ADHD. And this is a library of tunes. It has several tunes which help us to focus. For example, these tunes are calming, soothing, and few of them are white noises. White noises have also been clinically proven to enhance focus and attention. And this also helps in preventing hyperfocus. That is all for now. We are back at our home page, and this was our project. Stay focused, and that's all.
ADHD is common among children. Its symptoms can last for years or even lifelong. It is prevalent in India. There are 10 million cases of ADHD per year in India.
Years. Our project is made for the help of those suffering from ADHD. Our project would help students improve their capabilities in focusing and learning. This would help in the overall development of the country, as many students would be able to utilize their full potential. We have created the application Focus.
I, Chinmay Mishra, have helped in collecting musical tunes for focusing to add in our web-based application for helping the students suffering from ADHD.